This is a quick demonstration of how to start the Billy Goat sod cutter. It's not a substitution for reading the manual. It's just a quick overview of what you need to do. On any engine, there are two things you make sure you do. One, well, on this one, there's an on and off switch. That's the easiest thing to forget. Make sure you turn it from off, and it's labeled off to on. There's a choke lever. Choke with the arrow pointing that way means that you turn this on to engage your choke. Gasoline with the arrow pointing this way means you turn it this way to turn on your gas. There is a max and minimum lever here for the speed of the engine. What you want to set it on when you're starting is minimum. If you're having problems starting it, move it a little bit up to intermediate, but don't start it all the way on high. You'll idle it for about a minute to let it warm up, and then you can get up and go. So now I have it on minimum, I have my choke set on, gas petcock's on, and the engine adjustment is on. My cutting bar is all the way up, and you simply pull the handle and you should go. Take my choke back. The machine, it's not cold enough inside right now for the machine needs to be choked all the way. So that's something to keep in mind. If you pull it 3 times on choke and it doesn't start, flip it back here. You can hear that you can have a conversation over this level of idle. The machine has 2 levers on it. Come on up here, Joe. Actually, 3 or 4 levers you should know about. This is your gas that allows the machine to operate faster. This is your cutting depth adjustment. There's a manual level here that you lift, which is a fail-safe so that it doesn't fall off when you're working. And you set your blade adjustment by pulling back. With this lifted. And you'll see now, by putting it into the top gear, the machine is now rocking on that blade. So when you're ready to cut, you drop your adjustment to this. I'm not ready to cut, so I'm going to leave it high. Make sure after you do each thing that you drop this fail-safe back in place so that it won't pop out in the middle of working. The vibration, the blade itself, cutting action, you can see it cutting now. That's the right-hand hand. The left-hand hand involves engaging the gear, which you do down here with first, neutral, or second. I have it neutral right now, so the machine will not engage. Turning the machine on and off is right here. When you've turned it off, you're fine. And that's basically the overview of how to start and run the machine. Read the manual for the details and safety features you need to pay attention to. Thanks.